Hey everybody, Melissa here. How are you guys doing? I am just going to do a quick little video. Well, it won't be too quick, I promise. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is something that is super important for me. Really big topic when it comes to coaching. And I'm making this video for all of my future coaches, for my customers, really for anybody who is just looking to step out of their comfort zone or feel like they can't step out of their comfort zone. So that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about. I hope you guys will get something from it. I have four main keys to getting out of your comfort zone, and this is all based on my own experiences and what I have done to step out of my comfort zone. So it may work for some of you and it may not, but for the most part, these are just the four most important things that I have learned on my own journey when it comes to coaching and just stepping out of the box, stepping out of my own little world and like I said, my comfort zone. So we're gonna start with number one. I did a 21-day intense training that is called Raise the Bar, and it is through my upline coach and her coach or her team and whatnot. Really awesome training. Totally had me step outside of my comfort zone even more than what I was already trying to do. So I really owe this a lot to that. One of the things I learned in there was to stop auditioning. We tend to worry about what other people are going to say about us, especially when we're coming into this new journey here where people don't see that we previously had some type of like fitness or health type life, so to say. Now, when you audition, you think of, you practice, you're trying to, read your lines, memorize them, whatever it is, even if it's like an interview, you're trying to impress somebody so that somebody can tell you yes or tell you no, right? Okay, well, that's not what we're trying to do here. You're not auditioning for anybody. You are you. You are your own journey. You are your own brand. You are yourself. And who do you need permission from to be you? Nobody. So that's why I love this business so much, because it allows me to create my brand. It allows me to be me, and it allows me to, just be myself and not worry about anybody else. And that it's normal for you to feel that if that's what you feel. If you think, oh my gosh, what are people gonna say? What are people gonna do? What if they comment? What if they, guess what? That's what the beautiful power of social media is. You have control over your own social media platform, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So if you have a negative person that's commenting, or you have somebody who, is just negative, that's really like the word that comes to my head is just negative people. Guess what? Block, delete. Simple as that. If you have people that are not supportive of you, block, delete. Simple as that. Somebody makes a bad comment, even if, sometimes it's people that are important to us, like family. And okay, maybe we don't want to block or unfollow them, but you know what? That's the simple thing, is you can unfollow them and still be friends with them. You don't have to see the negativity that they, that they have on their timelines or whatever it is. But it just to say that you have the ability to control what you see on your Facebook or on your Instagram. So you don't need permission from anybody to be yourself. Just be you, okay? One of the biggest things for me is this journey started with me, and it goes back to grief, dealing with grief from losing my dad. I, in my own way, have made my own brand, and I started my own type of movement that has to do with positive mindset that I call #Mitch's Mindset in honor of my dad. There's a whole other story behind it, and I'll make a video about that later. But it doesn't matter what people say or what people think, or if other coaches or other people are doing it or not. I'm me, and I'm gonna do what's gonna work for me and what's gonna work for the people that I want to help and the people that I'm helping now. Whether they knew him or not, this is just something that works for me, that I want to do, okay? So you don't need permission. You don't need to care about what people think. That is not going to help you step out of your comfort zone. So that is number one, okay? Number two, personal development. I had no idea what that was. I hadn't touched a book since I probably graduated high school, which was like 10 years ago. I hadn't really fully grabbed a book and read a book in forever. And it was my coach that started me on my personal development journey. And you have to train your brain, guys. You have to get your brain thinking in the right way, in the right mindset, so that you can continue to be successful and motivate yourself and do the things that you need to do so you can step out of your comfort zone. My personal development started with this book right here, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I read this book, I read the statistics in it, I read what I needed to do, and I knew that I had to do it if I want to be successful. This has a lot to do with stepping out of your comfort zone, because when you're focused, when you're dead on focused about something, whether it's, building your business, hitting a higher rank, making a certain income, helping a certain number of people, whatever your goal is, which I'll talk about in another video as well, where it comes down to what your why is. Why are you doing this? Why? And you have to dig deep for that why. But this personal development is amazing. And every single day, if you do it in the morning, you start your day off right, you start your mindset off good. Your brain is powerful, guys. It is so powerful that it allows you to have a good or bad day. It allows you to think positive or think negative, but it all comes down to you. Nobody else is going to train your brain for you. So when you start your day with something like The Miracle Morning, or I have Get Over Your Damn Self, and there's days where I'm like in a funk, I pick up my books, I listen to my audiobooks. I do something to get myself out of it, because I know that I'm not going to get anywhere without it. So personal development builds you, builds your character, trains your brain, gets you focused, gets you positive thinking, which is what you need. This is what you need to help you stay, step out of your comfort zone. Not stay in your comfort zone, step out of it, right? Number three, visualize, dream big, no limits. One of the biggest things I had when I started doing this was I was giving myself limits. Like, one day I want to have, a house that's not huge, but I don't want to say that I want a big mansion, because if I say that, then I'm not going to be humble, and I feel like I'm going to lose myself and where I came from. And I started thinking all these crazy things, and it's like, then why am I limiting myself? If my dream is for my kids to each have their own room or whatever it is, and have an office in my house and have a nice backyard with grass, if that's what I want, it's okay for me to dream that. There's no limits to it. Do not limit yourself. Visualize what you want, okay? Visualize it. Whether it's something super, super small, but it's big to you, or something super, super big. Maybe you do want to have 5 cars. I don't know. It's not me, but whatever it is that is driving you, I can tell you right now what my why is. And it stems back from losing my dad. My why is that I want to not only help people, like my dad helped so many people, but I want my family to be okay if anything were to ever happen to me. I want my husband to continue taking care of my kids, taking care of our family, not have this burden on him. My why is to be able to pay bills and not choose which ones have to be paid. Just pay all of them. I want to have a house with an island in my kitchen so I can cook all these healthy, amazing meals for my family. My why and why I'm doing this is all my visualizing and, you know, creating, like one of my upline coaches is a dream board where you can literally sit down in a magazine, print it out, whatever, make yourself a board, visualize what it is you want, and every day look at that. That is one of the keys to helping you step outside of your comfort zone, because you know that if you stay in that box, you stay in that batter's box and you don't go out to bat to hit the home run or hit the ball, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to hit the ball by staying in the batter's box. You have to step out of it, get into the batter's, you know, batter zone by home plate, and let them pitch it to you. Hit it. You're going to get there, okay? We're a big baseball family here, so that's why I use that a lot, you know, baseball terms. But anyways, so visualize what you want in your life. There's no limits to it. I don't care what it is. There's no limits. Don't limit yourself. Visualize those dreams because they are possible and you can achieve them, okay? The last thing, just do it, okay? Nike has been saying this for years and I never got it until now. Just do it. I can't tell you how many times I've typed a message to send to somebody to invite them to an event, invite them to a What Is Coaching event, to a challenge group, invite them to see, you know, my page, whatever it is. And I stop and I freeze and I erase it and I'm like, okay, I haven't talked to them in forever. I'm not going to send them this message. Just do it. When you type up that little note or the message, whatever, just hit send when you're done. Don't think about what they're gonna say or what they're gonna do or whether they're interested, whether they're not. All those thoughts in your head are not going to help you. You can't speak for other people. And yes, I know that it's scary. Sometimes I still am scared myself. And I just tell myself I'm not going to get where I want to be if I don't do it. Just do it. My dad used to say, what is the worst thing that can happen to you? Are they going to beat you up or something? No, the worst thing they're going to say is no. And guess what? We like no. We like no. And you will learn in this business that you're going to keep track of those people that tell you no, because guess what? They're going to say yes one day. Because I was one of those no's, so to say. I was like iffy, maybe, no, I don't want to drink Shakeology. No, I don't want this. No, I was one of those people. And I totally changed my mind and I just changed. And I was like, yes, I want this. Yes, I want Shakeology. Yes, 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 yes. No is great, okay? Don't be scared of no. Don't.